What's it gonna be? No, what did they do to you? Next! Oh no! Ma! What's wrong with your head, Cleffa? Why don't you love me? There was no point in me doing that. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to this Pokémon Gold 97 Reforged Nuzlocke. My name is Fidget. You missed last episode. That's probably because you're not scroll the ring notification bell, so if you don't miss out when I go live every single week, go do that. Today, what I meant to say was when I upload episodes every other day. But I also go live every week, so if you want to subscribe for that reason as well, do that too! Anyway, today we are back. We are going to face the gym. I believe it's Morty today. I do believe it's Morty. I think he's around level 26. I'm going to presume so, considering that, you know, Whitney's highest level was 24. I'm going to presume that Morty's around 26, and we're no doubt going to have to deal with that Gengar. So, this is the team. I've got them all up to level 25, so not full level cap, because we still got the gym trainers to go through, but here's the team as it stands at the moment. We have Split, who is our dark normal type, who is basically our ace for this gym. Feint Attack, Haze, Confuse Ray, and Spite. We also have Pango, the now Sand Slash with Magnitude, Defense Curl, Strength, Poison, Sting. We have Flambe with Flame Wheel, Bite, Sand Attack, and Scratch. What's your name? Volbear. Volbear the Volbear. No, Flambe the Volbear. That's what I meant to say. Right, we also have Steely the Krabby with Metal Claw, Cut, Surf, and Stomp. And Babe is on the team, the Ella Babe with Thunder Punch, Swift, Thunder Wave, and Low Kick. And Pidge is here too, the Pidgeotto, Steel Wing, Quick Attack, Twister, and Whirlwind. There's a couple of little things that we did see, and a couple of little bits that happened during grinding that I want you to see. So, Lewis, take it away! Yo, Natu's orange? Big up. Big up, Orange Natu. Are you still Psychic type, though? That's the big question. Are you still a Psychic type? Yes, you are. Goodbye, Natu. I found Turban. I have found Turban. They are available in Slowpoke. Well, I did not have to catch a Slowpoke here. I could have caught Turban, which leads me to believe that I cannot evolve Slowpoke into Turban, which is worrying me greatly. Thunder Punch? How do you learn Thunder Punch? You don't even have arms! There we go. Pango has evolved. This is what we've been waiting for. Woo! And we back! Alright, with that being said, with that being done, with that all that out of the way, let's go take on this gym. Right, okay, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? Gotta find my way through. Got to find the way through. The way to not die. The way to not fall through the floor and start at the gym again. God, she does not look well, does she? She's like, my eyes, they're going all different ways because of ghosty ghosts. That hurt my throat a little bit. And turn my speakers down ever so slightly because that's too loud and I feel like I'm shouting over it. And I don't want to be shouting over the volume. The volume? Yes. I don't want to be shouting over the game music. That's not what we're here for. Hello, Ghastly. Lovely to see you. You can't use a ghost move against me. I'm sorry to say. But dark moves should be uber duper super duper oobly doobly effective. Especially with the crits. Fantastic. Honestly, I would be incredibly surprised if Split did not come away from this with a clean sweep. I would be legitimately surprised if that wasn't the case. It might not happen. We have in backup, let's see, so Flambe has Bite. That's a good backup for us. That's most of it. No, to be fair, Pango has Magnitude. Pango using Magnitude like against a Gengar could be super useful. Because remember, there's no abilities in this generation. There's no abilities like Levitate that we need to worry about, so ground type moves are super effective and are effective. So we're fine. We're fine. This is gonna be so easy. Considering when I used to play this gym in Gold, I would usually get here with a Croconaw, I want to say. I don't think it was a Feraligatr yet. I think it was a Croconaw that just had Bite. and that would just sweep the gym. So I don't think we've got anything to worry about in the slightest. There's that 26. That's split hitting the level cap. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Next! Hello. The Ghost Trainer's themes in this. I don't think it's spooky. It's not like Lavender Town where it chills you to the bone, but it's ethereal, you know? I don't know. Is ethereal the right word? There's a mysticism to it. There's an airiness about the music that makes you think of spirities. Spirities? Yes. Well done. Well done, Fidget. You can word today. Clearly. Clearly wording like a pro. Goodbye, Gastoli. Right, we're gonna have to swap split out here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That is a thing we're going to have to do. Not to worry. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Pango up front. No, not Pango. Flambe! That was the plan. So Pidge, Steely, and Babe are just kind of here for moral support more than anything at this point. They're not going to be the most useful in here, I don't think. Pidge, almost especially. I mean, they have steel wings, so they're not totally useless. Yeah, nailed it. Damn it! Should have seen that coming. Should have seen that coming. Akvel. Akvel? No, oh, that was not how I did it last time, apparently. Okay. Okay. Need to semi-concentrate. Only semi-concentrate, though. There you go. Got it. And just there, then. Just there. No chance to avoid this man. No chance, no chance. Not one, not no. The light from this is, like, really coloring my face. Fascinating. Fascinating? Is it fascinating? I find, like, lighting interesting because I'm a nerd, especially when it comes to things like, you know, video production. Which lighting is, and if you don't believe me, you're wrong. Video production consists of three things mainly: audio, lighting, and video. In that order. In that order. That is the order in which you must focus on things when you're doing video production. Video is the least important thing. True fact. I spent much money at university to tell me such things. Although the university didn't really teach me that. That was more from YouTube. Just learn things from YouTube. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Learn as much as you can from YouTube. Because it is an amazing platform where you can learn so much. And instead you're sat here watching me play games. Which I'm cool with. I enjoy this relationship we have, where you watch me play games and I play games for you, and we entertain each other. Except from I'm doing all the entertaining, you don't really entertain me that much, except from with your comments. Comment in the section below, because, you know, I do find them entertaining. I do read every single one of them. I have fallen off with responding to a lot of them, because I suck, and my... Honestly, it's one of those, I have... So if you're an introvert, much like myself... I don't think I used to be. I think I used to be an extrovert. I have become an introvert over the years. But if you're an introvert like myself, social interaction is draining. And that's not me being offensive to anyone. That's just factual. It is literally draining to have social interactions. So when you're in a position where, like, you know, you've got to post on social media and you've got to talk to people about collabs and stuff like that, and then you respond to comments, and then you got to talk on the Discord, and it's all just, it's draining. And of course, I love it. I love the fact that you guys interact with me. I love this community that we've built. I really, really do appreciate every single one of you, which is why I read everything. But responding to everything is so difficult for me, which is silly because, you know, per video, we don't get that many comments, really? And, you know, theoretically, I'd get more comments if I responded more. But what I'm saying is, don't take it personally. just know it's because I'm burnt. It's because I'm 100% just burnt out all the time. And it's weirdly something I think about a lot. When I hear about other creators, even people I know, people I like respect and have a personal relationship with, just be like, yeah, I work 50 to 60 hours a week on this. I'm like, I physically can't do that. It would kill me. Anyway, let's read the dialogue and we'll get back into this conversation.
Good to see you made it. Here in Birdon, Pokemon have been revered. It's said that a rainbow-colored Pokemon of flame will come down before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. With a little more, I could see a future in which I meet the Pokemon of rainbow colors. You're going to help me reach that level.
You're gonna help me reach that level. We're gonna hit that level. There's a song there somewhere. I am not the one to make it. Starts with a curse draw. Love to see it. So, let me think about this. I think I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Usually for a minimum of 2 hours. So we'll go pure minimum on that. So 2 hours there. So that's 6 hours in a week. I will then... Mean look, can't escape. Got ya. I don't have any potions. Oh no, I got super potions for days. We're fine. I will then, at the moment, I'm only recording this series and Cage Link. But the Cage Link is on a break. So... it's just this series. Now, these I do 3 episodes a week of half an hour long. So that's an hour and a half of recording. Plus usually a grinding session or 2. Let's call it an extra hour of grinding. You want to learn Side Beam? That's kind of cool. I'm not opposed to it. You can learn... Oh, no! That's really bad. That's really bad. I mean, it doesn't hurt us too much in this gym, but it's really not what I wanted to happen there. So what's that at? 6, 7.5 hours, 8.5 hours at the moment. You then consider that I'll put about sort of, call it 20 minutes work every time I do a thumbnail. Most of the times I do a thumbnail, I'll put about sort of 15, 20 minutes work in. So that's 6 thumbnails a week. So let's call that another 2 hours, just rounding here. So that's where were we at? So 10.5 hours is about as much work as I put into this channel. I mean, that's not necessarily true, because you've then got, obviously, that I am lucky on that I don't have to do any of my editing because Lewis is a babe. Let's read the dialogue. I received the Fog Badge! Woohoo!
By having Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon that know Surf will be able to use that move anytime. I want you to have this too. It's TM30. What's it gonna be? It's Shadow Ball. That's super useful. Use it to it appeals to you.
Brilliant. So, there would be easily another 2 hours per episode. Easily 2 hours per episode. I'm not sure how much Lewis actually puts into these, but that's like a really low-end guess. That would be like if I had everything set up for me and I had all my tools in place and I knew exactly what I was doing. The reality of the situation is that it takes at least half an hour because you got to watch through the whole thing to make sure you don't miss anything. And then there's just so much that goes into it. So I'm really lucky that I get to skip that whole part effectively. I get to skip that whole part. Sup, dude? That Everstone can prevent its holder from evolving. It's a handy stone when you don't want a certain Pokemon. Ah, yes, so I grabbed an Everstone from this dude. Also, this is a new route, so we can get a new encounter. Give me something new and cool, please. New and cool. Those are the two requirements I require. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Dupes. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with dupes. So yeah, I put about 10.5 hours of work in, and that is exhausting. That is exhausting. Did I say 10.5? Did we add another 2 hours onto that? Are we up to 12.5? Spiro? Okay. Alright, so let's say we're up to 12.5 hours. Don't kill this, please. Alright, never mind. I didn't want to Spiro anyway. You know, that may not, that seems so little compared to what other people put in. Considering as well that other people do this alongside their day jobs, which I don't. This is it. This is what I do. Fair play to people. Fair play to people who can put 50 hours in plus their main job. It's insane, and I have the highest of respect for them. I don't really know what my point was of this whole, like, ramble. Yeah, I don't really think I had one. I don't know if I had a point. Just letting you know that I'm just tired. I'm just tired all the time. Just so much tiredness. To be fair, it was, I will say, coming off the year of collabs that we've just done. This is kind of how we refer to it internally, is the year of collabs. 2021 was the year of collabs. That was a lot harder. So, as I say, I do 3 episodes a week for this series, and I do an hour and a half recording. Okay, because they're half-hour long each. That seems absolutely reasonable, right? Well, when I was doing the collabs, we would do 2 recordings, we'd do two episodes in one recording. The episodes would be longer, because there was 2 of us. Ma! Hi, Fidget. How are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your PC. You'll like it. Cheers, Ma! So we do 2 episodes recording. They'd be longer episodes. So it was same length, about an hour and a half of recording, if not longer. Because if there was ever a cage match or something similar, that would take longer. So those could go up to easily 2 hours long, and you'd get 1 video out of it because you only get half of the content you make. The other half goes up on the other person's channel. So to stick with the release schedule I have of 3 episodes a week plus 3 streams, I had to do 3 times as much. So you're suddenly going to 2 hours of recording 3 times a week, which, as you can see, is not even like tripling my work. It's more than that, because I wasn't even doing that much. Anyway, so collabs are much harder than solo work. Much harder than solo work. Which is why we're going to take a break from it for a little bit. Just focus on ourselves. I think the plan is that after this series is done, me and Lewis are looking at changing up the style of content we do, not necessarily what's in it. Like, we'll still be doing gaming, the vast majority of it being Pokemon and things like that. But we're going to change up how we present it. Don't necessarily want to give too much away, because the thing I have learned in YouTube at this point is under-promise, over-deliver. Under-promise, over-deliver rather than the other way around. There have been far too many times where I've gone, oh my god, this is going to be amazing, this is a thing we're going to release, and it's going to do this, and it's going to do this, and then it never ever comes out. Then it just never ever comes out. That's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not tell you what's coming or what our plan is. And then if it doesn't come out, nobody's any the wiser. And if it does come out, people can react to it as a standard, and it'll be grand. But yes, slight change. We're not convinced yet how we want to tackle it fully, but we have ideas. We have ideas. The future looks bright for El Fidgeto. That is. Nobody has ever called me El Fidgeto. If you've made it to this part in the video, just El Fidgeto. Just in the comments. Just do it. Do it for me. Maybe we should have another channel rebrand. Right, so we can surf now. Which means we can technically just, like, skip you. I do want to see what's over this way. Nothing by the looks of it. What's in the water, though? What's in the water? Oh, Tentacruel. Hey, buddy. How you do? How you doing? Please leave me alone, though. Please leave me alone, you big old bulky boy. You big old bulky boy. Alright, let's put Babe up front if we are in the water. The water is a place for the Babe to play. The Babe wants to play in the water. Alright, there's nothing here. Okay, cool. So, there's a theory in game design, and I can't necessarily remember what it's called right now, but it essentially means that if there's somewhere where your players could explore and hypothetically could find something, they probably should find something. You should never punish your players, especially in like an RPG game, for exploring. You should never ever punish. And a punishment to a player is, I didn't get something. There was no point in me doing that. I got all the way out here, I went way off the beaten path, and came all the way out here, and there was nothing here. Don't let your players go somewhere and not have a thing there. Even if there was just like, you know, a little patch of grass, or sorry, a little patch of land with a tree on it. Okay. Okay, let's do a thing with a tree then. That's fine. I'll take a berry. That's okay. There's something. I didn't come here for no reason. Success. Don't know. That's my thoughts on the matter anyway. I really like game design. It's something I got into a few years back. What's the channel I was watching? Zero Punctuation. I started watching when I was at university and really got into their analysis of game design and the way games are made. And then after university, I started getting more into like board games and stuff like that. And then board games are easier to analyze because there's less mechanics. Usually, some board games are ridiculous. But because there's less mechanics, it's easier to understand exactly what each mechanic is designed to do and why it's there. And you can also see balance a lot more. Take, for instance, like I say board games, it includes card games and things like that as well. But you consider things like, you know, how many cards you can hold in your hand and what happens when you reach that maximum, and whether you throw them away at the end of your turn or whether you've got to discard the card as soon as you draw it and things like that. You know, subtle little mechanics make such a big difference to the end result and the experience that people have of it. Which is why, and if you're a long-time fan of Fidget and you've seen like the early Kingdom streams and things like that, you'll know my... What's wrong with your head, Cleffa? You'll know my stance on this. Monopoly is not a bad game. You are playing it wrong because you've never read the rules. You tell me you've read the rules, that you've sat down, opened up the booklet, and read the rules to Monopoly. You haven't, have you? And if you have, and you're playing it wrong by choice, so be it. You know, house rules are a thing for a reason. But If you're playing by house rules and you think the game's bad because it takes forever and like it just gets really annoying and it doesn't make any sense and it's all luck based, you're playing Monopoly wrong. Read the rules. The game is good. The game is... There is an element of luck to it, but it can be won fairly. There are strategies you can use to consistently win at Monopoly. It is a good game, and I will die on this hill. Whew! That being said... Metal Claw. Back to Pokemon. It's alright. My views on Monopoly are not exactly hidden. Boom, 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 boom. When is Babe gonna evolve? Babe, why don't you love me? Ooh, 117. We can catch another Pokemon. Now we can venture into the water. We saw there's Staryu. We saw there's Tentacruel. They're not really what I'm after, though, are they? I want something new. I want something funky. Oh, Pichu, no. No, what did they do to you? That's so awful. That's so awful. It's just a head. Why? Well, I guess all the babies are just heads, aren't they? That was their design principle, clearly. They just went, babies, baby Pokemon, sure, they're just heads with arms. Some of them don't even have arms. Babe has Thunder Punch and he doesn't have arms. Game is silly. Game is silly. But yeah, the baby designs, I am glad. I don't think I've seen one yet. Okay. I don't think I've seen one that got an official release where I don't prefer the official release. There are, however, some baby designs which I obviously do prefer.
I love Grimby.
But they never got a release, so I'm preferring them to what? I don't know. Either way, what I'm saying is, the baby Growlithe and the baby Vulpix are adorable and I want them. They're adorable and I want them. Come on, we're getting Hisuian Growlithe. Give me a Hisuian, pup. Give me a Hisuian puppy. I forget what it's called. Pup something. It's called a pup something. Oh, I guess I gotta fight you as well then. No avoiding these trainers. Oh, well, I guess there was actually. I could have gone around you now that I think about it. But I didn't. I didn't do it. I did not do that. You... Okay, well that's basically the final design. That's basically the final design. It looked more like a Spearow than anything else, weirdly enough, though. Anybody else think that? Anybody else think that Magby looked a bit like a Spearow? Maybe it was just the stance it was in, where his head was tilted to that way. Just getting real Spearow vibes from it. Out to the magma. Bop! Thunder punch it with your lack of arms. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Fear my baby! Fear it! Ha 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 ha. Now evolve. Why don't you love me? What did I ever do to you? Oh, I'm in a maze. I am not amazed. I'm in a maze. Jokes. Yeah, well, let's... Can't carry on... Oh, a Dire here. I don't want it. Don't want it anyway. Can I take this? A mystery berry? Okay, let's start, like, doing something with all of these, then. Oh yeah, we can start handing these out. We're going to give this to you. You can no longer get paralyzed. And then we're going to give this to you. You can no longer be confused. There you go. That I did a thing. Now give me the mystery berry. I always forget what the mystery berry does. It's a mystery. See what this item is? A carbos. Right, well, we'll use that before we pick up another item. So let's grab our encounter. Let's grab our encounter. See what is going to be on this. That's dupes. All right. To save a little bit of time, I'm going to skip forward until we find something we can catch. It's Spearow again. Don't want a Spearow. Don't want it. I want something new. I want something I've not seen before. Even if it's just like a funky colour. Like the orange Natu. Or the pink Marrow. I want one of those. Give me one of those. Go on. Pursuit? That's rude. What did you go do that for? Anyway. Stupid voice put away. Pokeball go. Pokeball go. We will have the cave to try and encounter something new and something funky and something fun. But that we'll probably have to wait till next episode. Let's name this thing. I'm going to call you Tiny because you are a tiny bird Pokemon. So your name is Tiny. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Because that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you join us again on the next one. But until then, we'll catch you later.
Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell, do all the YouTube things, and I shall see you on the next episode.